Freedom is a constant struggle, and all this struggle is making me a little bit hungry. That's why today I'm traveling all over military-occupied Los Angeles to fight for our right to self-govern. Have a few bites along the way, so come with me as we bash the fash and spend a little cash to support local food vendors in our community. And of course, I'm getting there on public transit, so I started on a local bus, then made a connection to the B line, and arrived at Civic Center Grand Park Station. And wow, look at the crowd, all gathered in front of City Hall. And that's when I laid eyes on the first treat of the day. Boy, oh boy, look at that. Here I am at Grand Park at a civil gathering of the community, and I've got my artisanal ice in hand, mango flavored. Please excuse the sounds of helicopters overhead. It's multiple helicopters circling nonstop. Not entirely sure what the advantage is in terms of public safety, but it is very effective at creating a sort of unsafe military-like atmosphere. Regardless, I'm not gonna let it stop me from enjoying this beautiful day, being around my friends and community, and eating this beautiful ice treat. Ooh. Mama, that's good. Very refreshing. Not too sweet, but a great mango flavor with mango chunks throughout. I asked him to dust it with a little tahini on top and throughout. A little saltiness, a little spice really brings out that beautiful mango flavor. This is really just what I needed as an early afternoon pick me up. Very like handcrafted with a subtle flavor. The chunks of real mango. Very, very good. Cali's Nieve Artesanal, that gets a 5 out of 5. You know what? Protests are pretty fun, and that's what people don't talk about as much. Yeah, it's important to be disruptive because you want to let the people who are in charge know that they can't act in a violent, disruptive way and expect the people who are affected to just like sit back and be chill about it. But at the same time, a protest is an opportunity for us to prove that a better life is possible. Like, we don't get to all come out here, hang out like this all the time and just take care of each other, make food for each other, make music with each other. It's about saying there's a better system that we can construct, and look, we're doing it right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like an expert in civil disobedience, and I know a lot of people are, but that's just how I'm seeing it today, at least. Who let the dogs out? Here I am with my snack number 2, an LA street dog, my first for the channel, and honestly, this might be the first I've ever had. I got it with the works, grilled onions, mayo, ketchup, and man, it looks good, it smells good. You can smell like the char on the dog. It's truly a thing of beauty. And the bacon, of course I forgot to say the bacon, an essential component to like the LA street dog. It gives it a crispiness that you can't get just on the dog alone on the flat top. A nice juicy dog, the snap and added flavor of the bacon, plus the coolness of the mayo, the sweetness of the ketchup, and extra sweetness from the onion. Day or night, the LA street dog hits. That's a 5 out of 5. The truth is there are a lot more of us than there are of them, and by us I mean like normal, chill people, and by them I mean people who are willing to risk their lives to enact violence on just like people in their community because a billionaire told you to. The weirdos are the ones who get like the most press attention, so you forget that, but then, you know, when you see a line drawn between us and them, you really see how the numbers are in favor of just like regular people. Churros, donuts, anything fried. Dude, I'm crazy about this stuff. $5 for this big ass bag? You really can't go wrong. I figured I would just go for a walk, check out the sights, eat my churros. There's a lot of people out. It's not just right in front of City Hall, all around the buildings, cars packed up and down the block. A lot is said in this country about the effectiveness of protest, because it's like, what recourse do we really have against a government that is fascist at worst, apathetic and ineffectual at best, with like a handful of standouts in local government? But at the same time, you can't ignore like the suffragist movement, the civil rights movement. So, you know, I'm here. And I know from experience, protesting is just part of it. You can get involved in local electoral campaigns, door knock for things that are important to you, where they change laws that really affect people's lives every single day. Getting your city to, say, divert funds that would have been used for a prison to put into like rehabilitation programs. You can do community organizing to create support that your government's just not going to. That stuff can be a slog. The W's are few and far between. And you know, protesting is like one of these tools that we have. And it's fun because it's like big and all happens at once. You can see it. A lot of people care. Anyway, these churros, fried, delicious, nicely spiced and seasoned. Not too much sugar, so it's not like hurting my teeth. Dude, that whole bag for $5, you know it's a 5 out of 5. I then walked around the corner to the federal building. I know this place as where I go for jury duty. And there I found a bunch of Marines. There's no point in being cute about it. It is a military occupation of Los Angeles. We don't want federal agents here. And what they're doing is likely illegal if you even care about that sort of thing. I personally don't. I think there is a level of ethics that exists outside of the legal system. Even the wimpiest, most liberal democracy, you would have a sort of Nuremberg trial for these federal agents who are committing crimes under American law. And I don't know how you come back from this without doing something like that. So I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. It just sucks that so many people are getting hurt while we figure it out. And then I headed back the way I came. What a beautiful day of peaceful protest. Of course, shortly after I left, police and military did begin attacking protesters, journalists, with batons and chemical weapons. But I know petty and desperate attacks like that won't stop Los Angelenos from doing the work that needs to be done. I mean, threats of violence, noxious gas? That just sounds like a regular day on the 405 to me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and whether it's on YouTube or out on the streets, I hope I get to see you again real soon.